Okay, this is one of those here's where we're at and here's where we want to go kind of videos for the slot cars. This is the track layout as it is, and as long as we're on the floor, that's pretty much how it's going to stay. Started out with the Carrera Spirit of Speed set, which came with 3 cars and 3 controllers, and was basically this end of the track. Right here, instead of going straight down, there was a curve to the left, and it shot straight across to another curve over here that brought us around and completed the set. 8 meters of track. We've added quite a bit and 4 lane changers, and that's just a question of money. You know, they have me on 35 hours a week, so no overtime, so the hobby budget has taken a big hit lately. But we've been adding stuff slowly. So far I've added 2 driver monitors, a set of dual wireless controllers, the lap counter, the tower is on back order. It was out of stock and should ship in about 2 weeks. I just got a couple of ghost cars out there running laps right now. We've added some cars. The goal is to be able to have 4 drivers on wireless controllers with their own driver monitor and 2 ghost cars. I could also run 2 additional drivers like that on hardwired controllers, but I think for now 4 will be a good number. I got a couple other guys lined up that are interested. I've been picking up Formula 1 cars. These things have gotten really hard to find, and they're not cheap, not at all. I picked up the 2 Ferraris, and the 2 Red Bulls are the same Sebastian Vettel car. 3 of them were used. I got the 2 Ferraris and 1 of the Red Bulls used. They were like a little under $100, but not much. The 1 brand new digital 132 I got for about 120 bucks. But man, do they run good. I also picked up a pace car, which is pretty squirrely, but I got new tires on the way for it, and I figured out the adjustment of the magnets. So I put shims under the magnets, and it runs a lot better now, and once we get the new tires on it, it should be pretty good. I'm not going to run it during races, though, because I think if I take it off the track during races, that does 2 things that are good. One, it means you'll be able to refuel at either pit lane, which, you know, will be cool. And 2, there's always the possibility that someone will hit that lane change button at exactly the wrong time, send their car into the pit, and crash into the back of the pace car. Crashes we try to avoid, you know. Crashes are bad, okay? So we'll try to stay away from those. I still got to get another set of dual wireless controllers and 2 more driver monitors. And of course we need more cars. I picked up these 2 in addition to the 3 that came with the Spirit of Speed set. That little Capri is not my fastest car, but it definitely hugs the track the best. And the Charger, while it's one of the fastest, it's a little more squirrely. But we need more cars there, because if we want to run 4 of the same type of car, the Capri will kind of fit in with the Corvette, the Porsche, and the Aston Martin that came with the set. But the Charger is kind of out of place with those, so we'll eventually add more cars and get things together. Going to need to pick up more cars for ghost cars. If I want to run 4 drivers and 2 ghost cars in F1, I still need the 2 F1 ghost cars. This BMW back here, the only reason I bought that is because I got it used. It was really, really ridiculously cheap, like 30 bucks. But it's analog. I haven't figured out about changing over. It's different from the other Carrera cars. The eBay seller said it was a Carrera Digital 132, which it's not. And I'm not even sure if it's a Carrera, because it's totally different from the others. But we'll figure that out as we go along. And eventually I'd like to get up on tables, but the cost of lumber right now is just ridiculous. So we'll see. And then the other thing there is I'll have to find and master some kind of software for track design, for track layout design. Now, in preparation for tables, I've been kind of looking at building kits, and this is one of the paper kits that you get. It's a 4-car garage, costs about 16 bucks. They're not bad. That one was put together strictly with a hot glue gun, as it says in the instructions. And it's not bad, but they could be a lot better. And I think that with some internal structure, you can make them into really nice little buildings. And then I picked up the hot dog stand. This is from Bachmann. If you watch, you'll see that the sign on top is indeed rotating. It wasn't cheap. It was like 35 bucks. They've got the hot dog stand, a pizza stand, and a burger stand, which are all basically the same, except they've got different signs. And this is straight out of the box. The only thing I did to that was a little flat black spray paint for the roof. Other than that, it's just the way it came out of the box, and not bad. I think when I get up on tables, a lot of my structures will end up being scratch built, just mainly to save money. But so far, really having a blast with it. The next step, today I'm going to try and get the lap counter sorted out and get that working right. It just came yesterday, so all I've really done so far is just hook it up. And then I've got to do power taps. Right now, everything runs pretty good, but I know I'm going to need the power taps, and I've been told that ideally you should have one for each lane changer, okay? Now, down here I've got 2 lane changers. This first one is connected directly to the main control section, so I'm pretty sure we don't need a power tap on that one. And then this one is only 1 section away from that one, so I think we can probably squeak by. Gonna have to put a power tap out here before this lane changer. Right here before this lane changer. This will be the first one that I do because I think it's pretty much halfway around the track. And so we'll do that one first, and then the other 2, this will be the third one. We'll have to put one in front of this section. I've got a power tap on order, but it was out of stock, so it's back ordered. It should be here in a couple months or a couple weeks. The main reason I bought the power tap was just so I can see what it is and how it works, and then I'm going to make my own. Because, you know, I've got access to a fully equipped machine shop. I've been doing that for many, many years, and I'm pretty sure that whatever they've got, I can duplicate. So that's where we're at. That's where we want to go. We want to get 4 drivers. I would need me and 3 other guys. I've kind of got 2 already lined up for maybe a once or twice a month kind of thing. And we'll see where it goes. Before I go, the one thing I wanted to mention, though, is that since I've started, I've kind of done a lot of business with a place in Minnesota called Trains Only and Carrera Slots, and they have been just great. It's really easy to work with. I can call them on the phone. They've had answers for every question and problem that I've had. When I first received this lane changer, it didn't function properly. I called up Carrera. I called up Carrera Slots. They got a hold of the main Carrera place, and they sent me a new one with no questions asked. I didn't even have to send back the old one. That might be because I had just recently spent a lot of money with them. But whatever the reason, it was a good outcome, and I think they're a great vendor, and if you haven't discovered them yet, I would give them a try. So that's where we're at right now. When we get ready for the race, we will take the tape off. Most of you guys probably know that's just to slow down the ghost cars so that they can run at a higher maximum speed without coming off the track. Like I said, I've been having tons of fun. We're going to have tons more. So, till next time, we'll see you next time.